Welcome back to Finn vs. History. Joining me is Horatio Gould.
I'm the Emperor.
Today we're talking about Claudius. We're back in ancient Rome.
Yes.
These have been some of my favourite episodes.
Yes. This is we're going back to the ancient world, but these are very much the lily pads in which you feel safe, right?
I love the Roman emperors.
It's the only place that you feel you can. It's the wall of the ice rink which you can hold on to in the ancient world.
Yes.
It's the only place where I get to explore the ancient world where you're not half asleep or purposely nosediving the podcast.
I don't think that's fair. I think I found a prehistoric statue of a guy doing a Hitler salute.
Yeah, that's true.
That really fired me up. That got me through that episode.
Yeah, you're very much so.
We're talking about Claudius today. Now,
we're dressed as the sofa today.
We are dressed as the sofa, and before anyone comments, I'm aware that there will be a lot of gunt on show in this episode.
You're a gunt buncher.
My gunt is bunching in this suit. There's a lot of material in it. I'm essentially dressed as a corduroy curtain. And I apologise to any ladies watching, but my gunt is punched. Yeah,
but it sort of looks like we're like kind of hitmen who are trying to hide
in the sofa.
Like we're trying to we're dressed up as one of the cushions. I mean, I'm dressed as the sofa cushion. You're dressed as the wall.
We're assassins at a Nigerian wedding. We're going. What are they wearing? We're going to have to dress as they do. Yes, I do. For anyone looking, I've got a lot of room in the fupa. My pussy area is not as fat as it looks in this suit. But we digress. We need to talk about Claudius. Sure. Okay, so we have previously we've talked about Nero. Who is the emperor after Claudius, and we've talked about Caligula. Probably our wildest episode, I'd say, was Caligula. And this episode will be a kind of sequel. It will be, where are we?
This is the emperor. Claudius is between Caligula and Nero. It's betwixt the mad cunts, basically.
Yes, Caligula and Nero are bywords for tyranny, and but Claudius is kind of the hipster's choice.
I think so. He's my favourite emperor we've looked at so far. I think it's a very interesting story. It doesn't follow the normal narratives because a lot of Roman emperors, they're either like chads, or they're just mental, with no real light and shade. It's just I marry my horse. It's just a zany.
Well, I'll fuck you then.
I fucked everyone's wives. I burn it all down. There's not really any sort of nuance there. It's just full throttle. I'm mental. But Claudius has a lot. His whole life story is very. Kind of the most interesting character.
It's a very unique story, actually.
I'd say so.
Of any ruler, really. But we ended the last episode with Caligula. Now, Caligula had been a promising early leader. He had been raised on Tiberius, who was Epstinius.
Yes.
Epstein's Island.
So it's not been a great, the track record so far for emperors.
No, it goes Blair, paedophile, mad cunt. Claudius, mad cunt.
Yes.
Caligula had been assassinated by his Praetorian Guard. He'd been a promising ruler, but then he'd had a stroke, and the stroke had pushed down on the paedophile bit of his brain and the foreign accent syndrome. Yeah. So he'd gone to sleep at Caligula. He'd woken up a Carigara. And he was then assassinated by his Praetorian Guard.
He was fast bowling babies against the wall, was he not?
No, they then took his baby and they Cambodian cricketed it into the wall.
Sorry.
Yeah. So, it's the long road to Pol Pot, bowling babies against trees in Cambodia. They took Caligula's son, they killed his wife, and they take his son and they play squash with it, I think was the the term you used. Sure. They chucked it at a baby, lights out, night. Yeah. But hiding behind the curtain in the corridor where Caligula was assassinated...
Quivering.
Drooling... was a disabled man with Tourette's who would go on to inherit the Roman Empire against all the odds. But who is this man?
How did we end up here?
How did we get here?
Yeah.
You're probably wondering how I got here. That's how Claudius would say. Yeah. So Claudius is discovered quivering underneath the curtain, and
a coward. I love a coward.
Yes.
Historically, there's something brilliant. Heroes write most of history.
True.
But it's nice when you see a true quivering coward. There's something inherently funny about someone who's truly cowardly.
Yes. And that he then goes on to become emperor in a world of, chads. I mean, as you...
It's not a very woke time.
As you've said, part of the reason I like the Roman emperors is incredibly binary, masculine, fascistic time.
Yes.
Men with big chins and broad chests chucking babies against walls.
Yeah, it could be like that. It's far from woke as you can sort of get the Roman era. There's none of the idea of social justice is just so far. It's about how many barbarians have you suppressed.
Yes.
Any form of weakness is seen as it's weakness.
I tell you what is quite woke is that only the Praetorian Guards are allowed to have a sword in the city of Rome.
Yes.
That's quite woke.
Sure.
That's like in America, they go, well, I can't have. Well, I mean, I can't take a gun to a school.
That's red tape.
Yeah,
for sure.
It definitely is.
Yeah.
They don't have an open carry policy in Rome.
Yeah.
So again, let's just refresh the Roman Emperor timeline. Julius Caesar crosses the Rubicon at some point. Then Augustus, Blair, the Titan, he becomes God.
Yep.
He adopts an old man, Tiberius, who then becomes a paedophile
Epstein.
On an island in Capri. Now, growing up on this island is Caligula. When Caligula is assassinated, Claudius is discovered behind the curtain quivering. Now, he is born, Claudius, on August the 1st, 10 BC. And like any Roman emperor or Brazilian footballer, he has too many names, and they're also all the names of other people in this story. Yeah. So I'm not actually going to say what his name is because it's just going to confuse.
They all have each other's names.
It's going to be two.
So I'll be Horatio Gould, Charlie Milner, Finn Taylor. That'd be my name.
Yeah, Horatio. It's too much. Anyway, so he's born in modern day Leon, Lugdunum, and he is the first emperor to be born outside of Italy. Now, he's blue blood in terms of Roman stock.
Yes.
The Julio-Claudian line,
which is very important.
Ladies, how many times must I warn you? You're not welcome here.
Yeah.
Okay. Wear 2 pairs of pants if you're tuning in.
Yeah.
We're discussing the Julio-Claudian line. His father is Nero Claudius Drusus. His parents, Olivia Drusilla, who is married to Augustus, and Tiberius Claudius Nero. Now that is the last 3 emperors, but that's none of them. Okay, so that's like Robinho being called Ronaldinho, Ronaldo, Rivaldo.
Yeah.
He's nothing to do with that.
Or Keir Starmer called Tony Blair, Gordon Brown, David Cameron.
Yes, he's got. Yeah, forget all of them. His mother is Antonia the Younger, and her parents are Octavia the Younger, who's Augustus's sister, and Mark Antony.
Right.
Cleopatra's, the personal trainer who lives in Dubai.
So the Julian Claudian line, because it went from a republic to an emperor. It's about trying to trace it back to either Julius Caesar or, more importantly, Augustus.
Yes.
Who was such a successful ruler. He calmed everything down. And it's basically all of these emperors are trying to stake their claim to going back to Augustus.
It's the opposite of Tony Blair. Who was successul, but everyone's trying to distance themselves from him. So it's like, how much stock have you got in the Labour Party?
Yes.
Well, how close were you to Blair?
Yeah.
So Claudius is a descendant of Julius Caesar through the Julian line, which is very important. Now, he has 2 older siblings. One of them is Germanicus, who is Caligula's dad. Germanicus is the popular general hero.
He had lots of success in Germany, so he got the name
Germanicus. And
so Tony Blair would, if he's been successful, be called Iraqus or like...
No, he'd be called Kosovo. He'd be called Sierra Leoneus and Northern Islanders. That's Tony Blair, okay? We must not just judge him by Iraqus.
Yes.
Okay? Germanicus is not called, fucking Gorlius.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Because he's defined by his successors.
For sure.
Personally, I see Tony Blair as Kosovo, Sierra Leoneus, Northern Islanders. Sure status.
Yeah.
Minimum wages. Civil unionists. Okay? There's lots of us's in Tony Blair's name that's not Iraqus. Universitius. Polytechnicus. Yeah? He did a lot. Anyway... whereas Cameron is Brexitus.
Sure.
Yeah. Brexitus serious.
He's also gay marriages.
Which
often doesn't get credited, but he's actually, I'd call him gay marriages.
Well, I'd call him Brexitus gay marriages.
And then John Major is sodomous.
Sodomous.
He legalised sodomy.
He did. We must never forget.
John Major.
The rot begins with Major. Okay, the fucking barn doors flew off when Major legalised. He decriminalised it.
Decriminalised it, I think.
It's very late, isn't it?
Yeah.
90s. So the 90s.
So is it like you're not allowed to deal sodomy, but you're allowed to?
You can do it in your own home,
but you can't be a sodomite dealer.
No, you can't be buggering someone in a public car park. What's buggery? That's public sodomy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Charlie, could you just find out the legal definitions of buggery, sodomy, and then just homosexuality?
All I know is that any privately educated man of a certain age has been buggered.
Any buggery is a specialised British English word that refers to anal sex and sometimes other non-procreative sexual acts.
No, that's it. I remember Joanne McNally when she came on saying that buggery is technically cunnilingus, which is very funny. Just to walk in on a man going down the road, stop that buggery now. What are you doing? Wash your mouth out, you bugger. Yes. Claudius is his dad is Germanicus, who is Caligula's dad.
Caligula.
Sorry, his brother is Germanicus. Yeah. Whose son is Caligula. Now, Caligula.
Yeah.
If you've not heard that episode, maybe listen to that one first. He is the emperor, and so he then goes on this huge killing spree where he sort of purges any potential rival. But Claudius is never purged, and why is that?
Yeah.
At some point in Claudius's early childhood, he becomes very ill. And we don't really know, historians are trying to work out what the modern day equivalent of this would be, but his symptoms are partially deaf, a stutter, a limp, and a constantly running nose and drooling all the time.
He also laughed inappropriately.
Yeah.
While drawing.
So now...
Basically, if he was born now, he would have a Channel 4 series.
Oh, he'd be the commissioner of Channel 4.
But this is a very, very different time, and the view of disability is the opposite of the view of disability now.
I disagree.
Go on.
I think it's actually quite a sophisticated understanding of disability because...
I didn't say it wasn't sophisticated, I said it's the opposite of
No, I disagree.
Okay.
Because essentially, when you then find out that he wrote several books, he's clearly not mentally disabled, he just looks clapped. He's just a bit of a nerd.
Right.
Nowadays, I would say we're getting very close to a stage where nerds are identifying as disabled, in that if you let that autism if you sort of plough that furrow too far, you will just push through to just people who are just a bit nerdy. If you broaden the autism spectrum so much, as you've often talked about how you prefer a disability that's binary.
Yeah, traffic
light system.
Yeah.
What is it again?
Green, normal, yellow, bit odd, red, Down syndrome.
Perfect. I know where I stand. I know where I stand.
Green, yellow, red.
Yeah, exactly. We've got the full traffic light system here on Finn versus History. Okay. Now, exactly, under the 2010 Act, right, under the 2010 Disability Act, dyslexia is a disability.
Well, I got dyspraxia, so I'm disabled.
Yes. Well,
I'm a modern-day Claudius.
But this is my point, is that in the 90s, you were not disabled. You were just wobbly, right?
Yes.
In the 90s, you didn't have ADHD, you were just late.
But then how is that similar to now? Because back then, they
call him disabled, when actually he's not. He's just a bit...
It's not... Yeah, but being called disabled now is a benefit in a way, because that's like there's a bit of status there. There's no status for being disabled back then, is what I'm trying to say.
I agree with that.
The categorization, maybe they call it disabled, but if you're called disabled, it means that publicly, not only are you unvirtuous, it means...
You're saying there's a difference now? They didn't, you didn't get you didn't get a free tablet.
They just, anything that reminds them of any sort of weakness, it means that you're openly allowed to be mocked. And not only that, what I enjoy about this period is physical disabilities that you can't help were viewed as moral failings.
Exactly, it's early phrenology. It's the long road to phrenology.
Right.
It's your head is too big to have a job here.
Yes.
You can't work here.
Yeah.
You can't command any respect because of the size of your forehead.
Whereas now it's reverse phrenology, where it's like your head's too big to work here. Do you want to be the boss?
Oh my God, you've just crystallised what my problem with today is that it is reverse phrenology. It's taking everything that we work so hard for and flipping it and it's inverting science.
Yeah, you'd be terrible for this. Do you want it?
Yeah.
Have it.
You're clearly awful. Have the company. My point is that they actually, I suppose, they're. I grew up in a world where disability had quite a high threshold, and that threshold has been lowered as I've got older.
Yeah.
I see in the Roman age they had quite a wide net for what it. Basically, if you weren't ripped and tall, you were disabled. Which I feel like is the direction of travel.
It's horseshoe, right?
Yes.
It's come back round.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
But you're right in that the status is very different. You know, that he was not getting a free laptop or a free stone tablet or whatever. Yeah. Basically, he gives the impression that he's dim-witted and unfit for public life. Yeah. Because to be fair, he's got a constantly running nose and he's drooling all the time.
Yeah, and he limps.
He limps.
He limps, he's drooling, and he laughs.
Yeah, it's like Charlie when he just laughs out of no reason. Yeah. And to be fair, if you are voting for someone for public office and they're just like, and there's a guy who's got really strong concerns about immigration, there's just a guy just constantly running nose. You go, you can't even stop your nose running, let alone the boats. You know, what is it, Charlie?
What's the equivalent to stolen valor, but if you pretend you're disabled?
Look around. The equivalent is the year 2026. Okay, you just pop a sunflower lanyard on and park where you want. Park where you want. Shit where you want. That's a disgrace.
Fuck who you want.
Don't think you can do that.
I got the look at the lanyard.
Yeah. Anyway, now as you're saying, this is something that would not happen nowadays. Claudius's own mother describes her son as, quote, an abortion of a man that had only been begun but never finished by nature.
I mean, that's pretty robust from a mother.
That's 90s stuff. You know, that's the era that I grew up in. That's what you were saying in the playground.
Unfinished abortion.
An abortion of a man, a monster, a man whom Mother Nature had begun work upon but then flung aside. Basically a Greek.
Unfinished, yeah.
A Greek guy. Mother Nature is Greek in this regard. Not today. Shall I finish his brain? Nah, not today. Now, modern historians suggest that Claudius may have suffered from cerebral palsy.
So it's like in Breaking Bad, what's his name?
Yes, Walt Jr. Walt Jr. Autism and or Tourette's.
See, I think I want to take autism out because I feel that's like
clouding the pool.
Clouding it. I think it probably is. If he's like, I mean, Tourette's.
Fuckus.
Yeah.
Fuckus, cunters. Yeah.
Shitters, pisses.
You can't. Yeah, you can't be
cunters,
Roman.
Cunters,
fuckers,
shitters, fuckers, cunters.
It doesn't really fit in with the. You can't be sitting in the Senate, you know, doing that. Yeah, I suppose it's the long road to the BAFTAs, isn't it? Autism, I guess, doesn't really fit. Although he
probably does have it, but I'm saying that it seems like the least of his worries.
Maybe in the Roman perspective, you know. I mean, dribbling isn't really autistic, is it?
He's clearly got physical ailments as well.
But also a constantly running nose. What is that? What
hay fever? I don't know.
Yeah. Well, again, is that where we're going today? Like, can you get a free laptop for having hay fever? What's a constantly running nose? What's that part of?
Lots of people have that though.
Just allergies.
Yeah.
Chronic rhinorrhea.
My mate had rhinitis and he had to sleep with a tape on his mouth.
You've got so many mates. And they're all fucked in their own way. Christ. You and the boys in the Sunshine Bus, I don't know. Chronically irritated nasal lining. But, you know, it's similar to, there's people you just can't vote for. Because there's that old adage that, you know, most people... the general public at large actually are voting for whether they want to go for a pint with the person.
Sure.
You know, and that was Trust's great problem. So I want to skip pints, just get straight to, just get straight to the bed.
They don't vote for someone whose nose they want to blow.
Yeah. It's like, I shouldn't be your carer.
Yeah.
You know. So he's a young guy, he's pretty clapped, but in 9 BC...
That's early.
Early stuff. 9 BC. His dad.
Did they ever say, like, guys, we've got to stop having this view of disability? It's the year 9.
I guess.
Guys, come on.
No, but
this is so backward. How are we still talking about this in the year 9?
But it's not the year 9. It's 9 BC.
Oh, fuck.
So they wouldn't call it that.
Minus 9.
Hey.
-9.
They wouldn't even know, but it's before Christ. You're right.
Yeah.
But when it's 0.
Well, no, because that's when Christ is born.
Sorry, what do they call 9 BC and 9 BC?
That's an interesting question.
They would have just relied on a universal numbering system.
Well, let's
naming years after the ruling monarchs, local magistrates, or major events.
Okay, so it'd be just like year 2 Caligula, year 4 Caligula.
No, it'd be like the year of the horse.
Right.
So Drusus dies, and they're like, we've got to have a more. Come on, you can't call him. You can't use that word. You know, it's the year 9 BC. And he's just shouting, Fuckus! 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 You come on, you've got to accommodate him. He doesn't mean it. It's an involuntary tick. So his dad falls off a horse whilst in Germania, and Claudius is an infant, I think, at this point. And so care gets handed over to his mother, who fucking hates him.
Can't stand him.
Mother can't stand him. He's an abortion, in her words.
I love how cruel the women are in ancient Rome as well.
Yeah.
The women play a huge role in Rome, and they seem to have a lot of power, and they use that power for deeply dark reasons.
Yes.
I think his name became a word for like a slur.
Like lame.
Claudius became
Claudius.
Right.
It's like
Interesting.
Like Stephen Hawking.
He is Stephen Hawkingus. Yeah. It was often weaponized to mock people with limited mobility or paralysis.
Damn.
There you go.
Brutal time.
Yeah.
It is like British TV in the 2000s, basically.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
Fat families.
His grandmother, Livia, basically was so ashamed by her grandson that she couldn't even look him in the fucking eye.
So mum and getting double team, mum and grandmum.
Double team by mum and
You don't
grandma.
have any. There's no one you're turning to.
No, your emotional safe space is going. You are an abortion, and then you go to your granny, who's meant to
granny. That's granny.
the grandmother, the nonna, Italian nonna.
It's said that your grandma is the only person who truly wants you to do better than themselves in your whole life.
True.
But this granny says, "This is a failed abortion."
I pray aloud that the Roman people might be spared so cruel and undeserved a misfortune as to have him as their emperor.
That's awesome.
It's crazy. She says this.
That's a good nan.
She says this. I have a lot of empathy with this because that's my nan as well.
Right, was she like that about you?
She's a cruel Presbyterian. Yeah, she is.
Yeah.
Now, she said this after there was this kind of the myth of the eagle.
Right.
So he's playing in the garden with his siblings, and then these eagles start circling above them, and they're fighting in the air over like an injured wolf cub, and then the cub falls from the eagle's grasp into the arms of Claudius,
right?
And then an oracle makes a prediction that he will become emperor.
Because the wolf represents Romulus and Remus.
Yeah, so similar to when a bride chucks the bouquet. Some eagles chuck a wolf cub, and a disabled guy gets and then they're like, "Well, you're going to become the protector of Rome." So
and then his grandma says, I hope that doesn't happen. He's clapped.
He's that cannot happen. The poor Roman people do not deserve the misfortune of having my clapped grandson run it. So he, as a result of this, because he's still sort of blue blood, and at this point in 9 BC, who is emperor? Is it Tiberius or Augustus?
Yeah.
Is it Peter or Blair? Who's in power? It is Augustus. Blair's in power.
So, and Augustus has a long and maybe the most successful reign. Some people say he's the greatest.
Can only get better. Augustus is pressing the flesh outside Downing Street.
Augustus is Blair if he didn't invade Iraq.
Yes.
That's it. Yeah. That's what he is.
God, imagine. He'd still be Prime Minister.
You'll still think about it.
He'd still be Prime Minister. He'd still be Prime Minister.
He still is.
He still is. Well, he fucking still is. The amount of WhatsApps I got.
When he came out
and he broke cover.
This is your penis when Tony Blair
says anything in the Times.
I'm listening.
I got so many WhatsApps from people saying fucking Blair's seen
but that's the circle you've created.
Blair's seeing it like a beach ball still.
Yeah. Yeah, but also you're saying that like, God, it must be such a big deal. You've only selected people to hang out with who will message you that when Tony Blair. That's a very selective group.
I don't give out my number to anyone.
All of your WhatsApp groups are going to be
anyone to the left of David Miliband. I do not give out my number to. So yeah, God, Blair would. He's the only guy, who's still seeing things.
Still sees them clearly.
The day that Blair dies and we lose his third eye, this country is completely ruined.
But do you see, he can't keep his hand out the cookie jar. Yeah. He said some interesting things about domestic policy, as he often does, but then he was like, it was a mistake not to join Trump and Iran. It's like, Blair.
History is long.
Blair, you gotta realise... You've got your hand slapped. Stop going back there, brother.
He can't help it. He's construct. Look at him. Look at his piece. Look at his piece. He's dazed every morning. He's been whipped around his fucking 9-bed Islington townhouse by that fucking piece of ass. He doesn't know what he's thinking, Do you
think Cherie told him off for Iraq?
I think in the documentary, it's really because Sherry gave up her own political career for Tony, so she's got a lot of her own.
But also, there's a conspiracy theory that Cherie was actually running the show. And that Cherie was the puppet master for Blair.
Right.
And that Cherie actually...
Cherie did 9/11.
I don't think that's a conspiracy theory, yeah. But you heard it here first, folks. Cherie Blair did 9/11. Yep. She organised it. She wanted to go into Iraq. Yeah. She'd always hated Saddam. And she orchestrated the 9/11 attacks so that her husband, who is nothing, really, he's all mouth, no trousers. She's got the fucking trousers.
She's weekend at Bernieing fucking Tony
Look,
Blair.
you can see in that photo, she's got her hand up his arse.
Yeah, like a
playing
puppet.
him like a puppet. Yeah. We have to be close to America. That's her saying that. Ventriloquist. Yeah.
Hi.
Anyway, Kosovo's Northern Islanders, Sierra Leone's. He is in power when Claudius is entrusted with very few official responsibilities because he's a little sort of clapped disabled boy. And he's
his mother's words.
His mother's words. Sorry, not my words. That was just his grandmother's words.
Fucked in the head, as his grandmother would say.
No, he can't have an official role because he's completely fucked in the head. His bonce is gone. But he throws.
But his bonce isn't gone, is it?
It's not.
It appears to be gone. Well, this is incredibly annoying, but his bonce is not gone.
The great question is how there's an idea that maybe he grows out of his disabilities, but
does that happen?
No, there's not. Well, there's a theory.
Are you saying that you have a disabled child and you're like, "I'll grow up"?
Well, yes, but there's a theory that he learns that his underestimation is actually a sign of great strength, and he plays the fool.
Yes, he's Tom Wamsgam.
He's Tom Wamsgam.
That's why he's that's the archetype that Claudius is.
What is it, Charlie?
Is he who the Emperor in Monty Python with the lisp is based on?
Possibly.
Could be.
Possibly. I don't know.
Stickers.
There's a big show. There's a big TV
Biggest
show
stickers.
called I Claudius in the 70s.
My parents go on. It was apparently a huge deal.
It was the equivalent of Succession,
yeah,
but in the 70s. And it's Derek Jacobi played I Claudius. It could play Claudius.
Who did Christopher Biggins play? Do you remember?
Maybe Caligula?
When I was producing a live podcast, he was the guest.
Yeah.
And that's when he came straight out and said that this was 10 seconds into meeting him, the whole room told him that Prince Charles frequented gay clubs in the 80s. That was like told everyone. 10 seconds in. Pretty extraordinary entrance.
We've covered that he would taste brilliant. Biggins.
We have covered that he would taste brilliant. Can you find out what Biggins played in I Claudius?
Yes, a suckling Biggins, I believe is what we said. Yeah.
He played Nero.
He played Nero.
Biggins played Nero.
Biggins is Nero. Oh,
delicious.
wow. Look at a young Biggins. Gorgeous.
Tastier when he's young.
Oh, it's like veal. I would love to eat I Claudius era Biggins. He looks like sort of gay Rowan Atkinson in there. Delightful. Anyway, he's past. He's past.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to eat
out
that
to pasture.
Biggins.
That's like an old dairy cow. Anyway, so he has a massive. He's a massive history guy, Claudius.
Yeah, he doesn't show his history fans well, I don't think, seeing as he's like a snivelling nerd loser who can't go to fight in Europe and instead retreats to his book and goes, I'm going to become really smart at history.
Well, it is Down syndrome. He's got Down syndrome.
But Dan Snow is a Chad. That's what's funny about him. He's a tall, booming voice. That's why he stands out in the history field.
Yes, he is.
Is because he's a rare case where he's actually he's tall, strong. He looks like he's not like a fucking nerd.
Men want to be him, women want to fuck him.
Dan Snow.
Dan Snow, you know?
He's James Bond.
He is history's James Bond, you know? No one's talking about Sandbrook or Holland for the next Bond. They're talking about Snow.
Yeah, Snow's in the run.
Snow's in the running. I'm putting my hat in the ring for Snow, right? Anyway, so...
Who do you think the biggest Chad is in terms of kind of traditional British broadcast? Like Ben Fogle?
Madeley.
Who's in the running?
Madeley's bringing a knife to that fight.
Do you think?
Yeah.
Ben Fogle?
Danny Dyer?
Madeley's... He's been in that El Salvador prison.
I saw that.
Yeah. No, he's fucking people up. Madeley.
You reckon?
Yeah, absolutely. He's got
You think Madeley's tasty in a fight?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I don't know.
He's got no social awareness.
Well, do you think that really helps him?
Yeah, he doesn't hesitate. Doesn't hesitate to ask the question. Whatever's in his head. What's wrong with you then? He doesn't hesitate.
Who's the one who really fell off? Eamonn Holmes. He's fucked it, hasn't he? Isn't he quite ill, actually?
No, I think he's a bit naughty.
Naughty Holmes.
I think
he might be really unwell.
I think Eamon's naughty. Anyway, we're in danger of committing libel, which was
stroke.
Eamonn Holmes has had a stroke. Okay, breaking news.
But who's he stroked?
No, enough. Breaking news. Eamonn Holmes has had a stroke. I guess that's what I get. What?
23 hours ago, he's issued a
23. He had a stroke 23 hours ago. Right, pause this. Pause, Claudius.
Breaking news.
Listeners, I hope you're sitting down. Oh my God.
Why
He's
is
got
he
Beethoven's brother syndrome. Eamonn Holmes has released
so smug?
No, I think that's the stroke. I really hope that's not a smug face. Had worse Mondays. I've had a stroke. Right. Wow. Okay, listeners, I hope you're sitting down. Eamonn Holmes has had a stroke.
Get well soon, Eamonn.
From all of us here, Film versus History.
GB News will not be the same.
I don't know why
you.
you're so fucking smug about it. Oh God. Anyway, look, let's get back to Claudius's.
He says he can't wait to be out of his gown and back into his suit and tie.
that's what you think. Yes, Claudius gets put under the tutelage of Livy, who is he's like the first historian. Or one of the first historian, a huge Roman historian. So he writes extensively. Now, I think his publisher asks him to write a history of the Etruscans, which is northern Italy, and they say just keep it to 2 volumes, and then he writes 20.
Right.
So he's mad for it. He loves it. And he then gets told off by his grandmother because he starts writing accounts, like academic accounts of Rome since Augustus. And that becomes that's like family drama,
right?
That's kind of airing the dirty laundry. So he has to abandon that sort of stuff, because they damage his reputation. So he's politically isolated. Yeah, he's dribbling. He's shouting "Fuckus cuntus" every other word.
But this is a classic. You do see this archetype in history of the kind of bullied nerd who then retreats to the books while all the chads play outside and bides his time and kind of develops skills.
I'll show them. So Augustus dies in 14 AD. Yeah. Now, they may have been calling it 14 at this point. They probably weren't, actually. No, they definitely weren't. Because Jesus is 14.
Yeah.
14 AD was called the year of the consulship of Pompeius and Apuleius.
Yeah.
A bit of a mouthful.
That is a bit of a mouthful.
Yeah.
I think they did. I think the numbers are better.
They're much better. Well, it's a good system.
Otherwise, this would be the 5th year of the consulship of Siddiq-Istanis.
Do the Taliban use our time system?
Don't know.
Because it is kind of cucked for Taliban.
Or is it like, is the year 0 when they shot Malala in the head? And then everything since then?
She's a Tory. Did you know?
She's a Tory?
Doesn't surprise me.
Malala's a Tory.
Well, I think,
she comes from a very conservative country.
Yes, yeah. And also, I guess if you've been shot in the head and then you go on to speak at the UN, you would think that's you, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
You know.
So the current Islamic year is 1447 AH.
Crazy.
So they use that as the...
Yes.
Right, fair enough.
Yeah, they're about 600 behind.
Right.
Because it begins with the migration.
Yes, of
Muhammad from Mecca to Medina.
Fair play.
So it's the year 14 AD, but if you're Muslim, it is the year 600 BM.
Yeah.
BH.
Before
BH. Who's H?
Before
Hajj?
No, before Hijra.
Right.
I think.
Don't know who that is, but I'm sure he's great. Don't cut my head off. Okay, let's crack
just a little off the top, please, not the whole head.
Yep, just a haircut, please. I'd like a Turkish barber haircut, not a Saudi haircut. Do you reckon if you get caught stealing in Saudi Arabia, you go, just a couple of the sides, please.
Please, yeah.
Nothing off the top. Augustus dies in 14. Claudius is 23 at this point, and he appeals to his uncle, the new Emperor Tiberius.
I mean, most uncles are creepy, and uncle's a creepy word. Yeah. But this uncle is a paedophile with an island.
Yes.
Uncle Emperor Tiberius.
Epsteinus Islandus. To allow him to begin his cursus honorum, which is a sort of the structured career path. Yeah. I guess that's what would you say? That's like apprenticeship or like joining the civil service and starting to work your way through up the machinery of government. Tiberius denies him, and then Claudius asks again twice, and Tiberius says no and no.
Because you're fucked.
Because you're clapped.
Fuckus.
So Claudius then focuses on his writing career. None of his original works have survived.
So we don't know if they're any good.
No. Yeah. He said, quote, "No one is more miserable than the person who wills everything and can do nothing."
Right. So he's steaming in the basement at the moment.
Yes, he is.
He's writing manifestos.
Now, let's get to his love life, because his personal life is pretty hilariously tragic. There were plans for him to have married in his mid-teens. Again, this is the Roman era, so this isn't creepy at this point. However, the girl in question's family gets politically disgraced somehow, and the betrothal gets cancelled. But Claudius is much like Hawking, seems to be quite horny and disabled.
Hornkins.
Stephen Hornkins.
Horny and disabled. It's a brutal combo.
Brutal.
It's a brutal.
It's a rare. It's like a lunar eclipse. It's a rare sight, but magnificent when it emerges. Anyway, so he gets betrothed to a woman called Livia Medulina after lots of unsuccessful attempts getting married. But this girl, Livia Medulina, falls ill and dies on their wedding day.
Right.
So, bereaved at first sight.
Yeah.
Baths.
Yeah.
That's what that show would be called. In the year 9, his third attempt, Claudius marries Plautia Urgulanilla.
Sounds gorgeous.
She's
she's sucking off another bloke in her name.
Yeah. He's that cocked that her name is huh?
Sorry, I didn't quite catch that.
Sorry.
Could you please take that gentleman's cock out your mouth and tell me what you're saying?
That gentleman's cock out your mouth? Let's let the dog see the rabbit.
There she is, I think.
Yeah.
She looks nice.
He looks
Yeah,
nice
she's
enough.
Sort of white with dreads.
I'd look nice on a coin, though. Do you know what I mean?
I don't know if you would, actually. I think that's a massive...
I think a coin would be 2 dimensions.
Yeah. I think the more 3D, the better for you.
Yeah.
I think when you reduce your features to 2D...
Yeah, that you need to spend as long a time drawing me as possible. The quicker, the worse, because then it'll be like...
Detail is your friend. Okay?
Yeah. If you've got 10 seconds to draw me, it's going to be pretty brutal.
I know that from when I was a 12-year-old and I was Gavin plumbing it behind Hollywood film stars and people would draw me with just 2 circles. Okay? Detail is your friend.
Is our friend.
No. You've not captured my complexity, okay? You need the detail of the Hawaiian shirt, of the Billabong shorts, okay? Of the pulled up white socks. And the skater shoes, even though I've never been on a skateboard in my life. The cream bun predators. Detail is my friend. You've not captured the essence of my jowls. How it must be terrifying for a right back seeing me steaming down the left wing as an impact sub. You've not captured that. You've just drawn 2 circles. Anyway, so Miller gives birth to the couple's only child, who's named Claudius as well.
Fair play.
Anyway, but his son, this Claudius guy, dies age 4 after choking on a pear.
Fair enough.
I mean, fucking hell.
Yeah.
Christ. How unlucky. I choke on a pear.
Yeah,
oh, my God.
It's the most Jewish woman of all time.
Yeah, it's the Idi Amin hostage crisis all over again. So there's a guy called Sejanus. Who's that? Who's Sejanus? So at this point, because Tiberius is living on Capri, fucking his little fish, which is his squadron of aqua victims.
Yeah.
He's an aquapedo. Because he's basically busying himself doing that, the guy running the country is a guy called Sejanus. So Claudius is lying low in this period.
Yeah.
And Claudius gets betrothed. No, Claudius's son, who's also called Claudius, gets betrothed to Junilla, the daughter of Sejanus. But then his son, much like his dad, is so clapped that he can't even eat a fucking pear, age 4. Yeah. So he dies.
Yeah.
And I guess Claudius's grandmother goes, well, good.
Yeah. Thank fuck for that.
They're Darwinist.
Yeah.
In the year 14.
If you can't handle a pear, you didn't deserve to live.
Yeah. Pear is early stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, is he putting the whole thing in?
Yeah.
Anyway.
It'd be quite a dry one.
You eat the whole thing, though, don't you?
Hey?
There's no centre of a pear. You just eat the whole thing, right? There's no core.
There is a core.
I think there is a core, but you can eat it. It's less sturdy than an apple.
Sure.
So anyway, Claudius divorces his first wife in the year 24 because he thinks she's having an affair and was involved in the murder of her sister-in-law, which is irrelevant to the story. So he then remarries a woman called Aelia Paetina, who is Sejanus' adopted sister. He then, for a disabled guy who's a nerd, he's divorcing a lot.
Yes.
To be fair. He then divorces her because Sejanus gets executed. Wait.
Sorry. So he marries the guy who's in charge's sister because he's in charge, because Sejanus fell from power. All of her power is gone.
So I guess, is this when Caligula comes to power that he
gets
purges
rid of her.
Sejanus, maybe? Anyway,
fine.
We're getting a bit lost in the weeds, but let's
get to... There's a lot of names.
There's a lot of names, and they're all the same name.
Yeah.
But Caligula comes to power in the year, I think it's 33.
Okay.
I believe, which is as Christ is executed. I may be. So Caligula actually facilitates Claudius's entrance into Roman politics because he appoints. It's the year 37. Right.
So does Christ get executed when Caligula's on the throne?
No, sorry. He's 4 years. He comes to power in the year 37.
Right.
So Christ has been dead for 4 years.
But so
Tiberius
right.
executes Christ,
right. Yeah.
which is why people get so annoyed at Epstein, because not only are you a paedophile, but you're also Jewish, and it was a the Jews killed Christ, but also it was a Roman paedophile emperor who ordered him.
You know, on like athletics where they set the difficulty for the flip thing and they need to land it. That was like a high difficulty.
Yeah, that was quite.
I think you smacked your ball from the bar.
Yeah, you know what I mean, and that. Well, it doesn't matter anyway. You know what? People don't like Epstein for many reasons.
Yes.
Yeah. But he looked good.
He did.
Not enough people say it.
That's true. Yeah.
Like so many things, I am a salmon swimming upstream, complimenting that man for how he dressed. Anyway, so Caligula appoints Claudius, who is his uncle, as consul. Now, I can't remember what a consul is, but it's a thing. It's an important thing in the setting up of in the running of the country.
I get a bit confused with Caligula and Nero because they're both just doing mad stuff. But Caligula was madder than Nero. Nero was the populist theatre kiddie one.
Yeah, Nero fiddles while Rome burned. Caligula made his consul a horse.
Yes.
And Caligula was the sex pest who fucked everyone's wife.
Fucked everyone's wife, even during dinner.
He'd be having a cabinet meeting, and then he'd be like, wait here, and he'd just go and fuck someone's wife.
And then she'd come back with ruffled hair.
And he'd be like, 6 on 10.
Is it like those those porn scenes where like they're having dinner and then like she's under the table?
Yeah.
I don't really watch it.
Explain.
There's like they're having like pasta and the grandma's over and so is the dad, but then him and his sister are they're under the table at it. And I imagine that's what it was like with Caligula, where he's just like shagging people while they're having like big meetings.
Or it'd be like
under the table with
or it'd be like the wife is asking the husband how his day is. This cucky guy is like, fiddling around with the cupboards.
Yeah.
And she's just getting ploughed with a guy with a balaclava while she's asking how his day
from
is.
behind. And she's just like, it was fine. I mean, that is acting, to be fair to those women. Acting, that's great acting. When they're like, oh, no, I had a great day. And they're having to imbue, with their eyes, they're having to imbue pleasure and also fear.
It's fantastic.
Fantastic stuff.
Yeah.
What a woman can do, what an actress can do with her eyes,
What about the men?
Sorry?
Do you think that there's any?
The men don't get talked about enough.
They don't get the credit.
They're just kind of dogs.
At porn conferences, apparently it's very sad. The men's tables.
I nearly went this year to the because Ben Dover was going to be there. Do you know Ben Dover?
Yeah, you told me about Ben Dover.
He's better known for his.
I nearly went
to Ben. It's Ben Dover. Ben Dover's there.
What's he got? He began producing the Ben Dover's Kick-Ass Anal Adventure series, and then he's.
Is that for kids?
But I can
saying this stuff as if I've heard of it. The Kick-Ass Anal Adventure series. Oh, sorry, that's the exec producer.
How do you know Ben Dover?
He's Tiger Drew Honey's dad. You know, Outnumbered.
No. Oh, really?
Yeah, Hugh Dennis.
No.
Hugh Dennis is executive producer on the Anal Adventure series.
No, Tiger Drew Honey, who's
the young girl,
the main son in Outnumbered, the oldest son in Outnumbered.
The son or the daughter?
Look, this guy.
Oh my god!
Look, Tiger Drew Honey. His dad is Ben Dover, who's done a lot of film making, and I was going to go meet him and maybe make a video with him, not a porn video, for a view from a bridge.
I mean, it would be interesting to go to the porn awards, I guess.
Yeah,
it's kind of a unique vibe.
I don't think we're nominated this year. Yeah, and if we are, something's gone quite wrong with this show, I think.
Complaining this is a fucking disgrace.
Yeah.
We don't win best gangbang.
Would that sink the company? Because you know how like Skepta did a porno. Did you hear about this, Horatio?
No, I didn't hear about this.
Skepta did a porno,
but it didn't sink his career.
I don't have Google notifications for porn news, Charlie. Unlike you, very across.
Well, would it sink the company for if we made a porno? But if it was like beautiful, if it was like incredible,
I don't think it's what people want.
I would love to see
as an expression of art.
It'd be interesting to see the live Patreon ticker what's the video we could make that would make it go down the fastest? Because it's quite hard to lose patrons. People forget
it seems.
Yep. At a terrifying rate, it's growing. But so please don't subscribe anymore. It's getting embarrassing.
It's really boring behind that paywall. We're not having the best time. It's awful.
But yeah, it would be because people forget to unsubscribe to patrons. I do wonder.
Don't remind them.
What would you have to? No, we got to, mate. It's uncouth. If anything,
it is uncouth. No,
it's vulgar.
It is vulgar. Our patron is vulgar.
It would be classy if it was like I think maybe like 6,000 or 7,000 is like a. There's a classiness. That's
Mike and Vittoria.
Yeah, it's
a
like
classiness to it.
There's like an elite group. There's a exclusivity to it.
Yes.
This is any old fucking slop.
It is. It is. It's pigs. Just let
it's
the
a
pigs
horde.
in.
It's not.
It is. Yeah.
It's not.
But we're trying to take over Afghanistan.
Yeah,
that's
it's
what's been
true.
said.
But it doesn't feel like the most discerning patron when this many people can connect with what we're doing. Mm-hmm. So we've done something wrong.
We have done something wrong.
It's too popular.
We've opened a gate. And now the only future is for us to keep going
until we hit. Was it Taliban? We're aiming
120 grand. 120.
We're at the El Salvadorian mega prison at the minute.
Currently,
we're mainly in El Salvador. This is what me, the patrons, is mainly in El Salvador.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Anyway, look, we are going to. If you want to help us take on the Taliban in order to make life even worse for Afghan women, then join the Patreon.
I think don't subscribe. To be honest, I think unsubscribe.
We must finish the story. Okay, Caligula is in power. He has made Claudius, his nephew, one of the highest elected magistrates in Rome. Claudius is now in the system. So he appointed Claudius because Caligula, as you said, is the showman. He wants to humiliate
Is he the showman?
him in public.
Nero's the showman.
They're both showmen.
Both showmen, right.
Nero's the one who does the chariot racing.
Yes.
Right, anyway.
But Caligula was madder.
Yes, but Caligula is the one doing the kind of big public shows, the spectacles, the fake battles and all that.
Yeah.
So,
but Caligula gets Claudius there because he's the one who humiliates the Senate more than anyone.
Yes.
Right, and he thinks Claudius is funny because it's funny to have his cerebral palsy dribbling
or
uncle,
Tourette's or uncle,
but make him in the way that he married his horse. He was like, well,
he made the horse consul. Yeah,
this fucking idiot will be one of my counsellors because he's stupid and no one will ever respect him.
He would throw olive stones at him.
Yeah.
Yeah. But Claudius, I claim that he's playing along and undermining his own intelligence, so I'm not seen as a threat.
Yeah.
No one suspects the disabled uncle.
Yeah.
But the point is that his visible afflictions arguably keep him alive under
because anyone else would be a threat.
Exactly.
Would have been killed.
Anyone this closely related to the Julian Claudian line, ladies. Anyway, in the year 38. Claudius marries his third wife, Valeria Messalina. Claudius is nearly 50. Messalina is 18. Woofus.
Yes.
Now, she...
Woofus Grandus.
Now, she, we'll get into more in the second episode. She's hilarious.
Yeah.
I mean, as if this guy
She's a great woman.
She's a terrific woman. If this poor cunt hadn't had it bad enough with the lottery of his disabilities that he's won, and, the fact his son dies in a pair.
Kind of cuck all-timer, like the goat of being cucked.
In the grand scheme of all-time cucks.
His numbers don't lie. No. He's the Michael Jordan of getting cucked.
Yeah, because she is his Scottie Pippen.
Yeah.
All right? You can't have Jordan without the rest of that team.
Yeah.
And there's a guy, Tyreek told me this. Do you know that there's a guy called Steve Kerr who's in that team as well?
Yeah.
This is Tyreek told me this.
Was he the one white guy in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got a brother. Do you know what his first name is?
What?
Nick. Now, Tyreek told me that. Okay. He thought it was funny.
Was he at the BAFTAs?
No, he wasn't at the BAFTAs. He was shouting at the BAFTAs.
It's like, the partridge. Steve!
Yeah, Steve. Dan. Nick. Don't make me say the full name, Nick. Anyway, so now Messalina and Claudius would have two children, Claudia and Britannicus. Now, on the 24th of January, 41, Caligula meets his end in a corridor with the Praetorian guards hacking him to death.
Because he'd taken the piss too much.
Yes, he had taken the piss too much.
And all of the power, which has become clear, when you're wondering how do people take power, it's all about having the Praetorian Guard on your side. That seems to be the fundamental way. If you want to take control, you have to take control of the Praetorian Guard. They're the only people allowed swords in the city, and basically, if you're in the pocket, if they're in your pocket, you can take over. Basically.
So Claudius witnesses the assassination supposedly and is terrified, hiding behind a palace curtain. Spare me! Fuckus! Now, a Praetorian guard spots Claudius's feet poking out from behind the curtain and drags him out. So Claudius falls to his knees to beg for mercy.
Dribbling.
And
laughing.
Fuckus! And everyone thinks, well, this guy's going to be executed.
Yeah.
And yet instead, the guard salutes him as the new emperor. Now, what has gone on here? We will deal with that in part 2.
Fuckus.
Which is already on our Patreon, where for £3 a month, you can sign up to become part of this vulgar class of new money, katana-wielding idiots.
Trash.
They are trash. It's trash to join our Patreon. And we're biggest in the UK.
Yeah.
And it's just a matter of time. We're bigger than ISIS.
Yes.
We're bigger than Hamas. And we are trying to get to be as big as the Taliban.
We blew Hezbollah out the window.
Hezbollah, and fuck off, Hezbollah. Nothing. So join the Patreon to get instant access to the rest of this story, and our bonus this week is on Hercules.
Hercules. It's great.
Hercules. Brilliant
the original is so much better than the Disney version. My God.
That's already on the Patreon. If not, we will see you on Thursday for the continuation of the story of Claudius. Good night now.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.